Hi, I'm Amy Forsythe. I am Land Survey Specialist 1 with Missouri Department of Agriculture's Land Survey program. My main job here is to help customers whenever they have trouble with our documents, if they have trouble using our Land Survey Index online, they'll give us a call and we'll kind of help them through that. There's also a website they can go to and they access it and they email us if they have questions or need help. That is nice because it's available 24 hours a day, whereas we're not always here, so. But also my main job is to index surveys. And we have surveys that come from, Missouri's 114 counties plus the city of St. Louis, and then also surveyors. You may have some private documents and stuff like that. They come to our office in two different forms, either digitally or paper form. So it could come through an email or a database or through the mail, Those are the main two ways that we get those. And it's very important once the surveys come in to get them indexed efficiently as possible because we want to make them available to the public and to the surveyors who need them. So once I get them indexed into our Land Survey Index program, then they're automatically available at that point. And they can be researched by section, township, range, surveyor, date. There's various different forms that they can do, and then they're automatically downloaded once they purchase them. So they're available pretty efficiently. And we also have subsequent surveys, general land office notes and plats, and they can be researched and purchased automatically as well as subsequent surveys. So
let's see, I think you have other miscellaneous things like some railroad rights of way maybe?
Yes, sir, we do.
How about anything in relation to the rivers or pipelines or power lines? Do you know if you have anything in relation to those?
There may be a few things that the electric company maybe have something in there, or MoDOT may have documents in there, conservation, but that's about as far as that goes.
And as far as the railroads, you probably don't have all the railroad records, you probably just have some, right?
There are just some, yes. We don't have, complete access.
Is there some place surveyors can go to look up what you do have in terms of those special records, or is it better for them to call in and talk to someone like you?
Either way is whatever's easier for them. Some of them are easier just to call us. Kind of depends what it is. But we also have a help file they can go onto our Land Survey Index, and it'll kind of give them codes to what they can search for if they're looking for a railroad document or a general land office plat or whatever it may be.
Okay. So
that's very helpful.
So what's on that machine behind you, or what is that machine behind you?
This is microfiche viewer, so we can show you here one of our microfiche. We don't film them like this quite anymore. They come digitally, and we still do have film that we process and preserve. But this is this is a 720. So it's one of our documents that you can view, and you can search for those online as well.
Very good. So. Anything else about the work you do here, helping surveyors in Missouri?
Yes, we do get a lot of phone calls, especially, for example, the city of St. Louis. It's such a busy area of our state that many surveyors will give us a call to kind of get help with how to narrow down their search. And one thing that we found is very helpful on the surveys, that if it's, for example, Sam Brown subdivision, we are going to index it Brown Sam subdivision. We go off the last name because there may be several Sams, but we can narrow it down. Even though Brown's a very common name, we can narrow it down that way. And then they can also search by the county, section, township, range, things of that nature. So there's different ways tricks we can help them narrow it down.